Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements and welcome to my very first vlog on the Daily Market Movements YouTube channel in over 2 years. I took a much needed break due to the fact I really wanted to focus on my investing and my own personal portfolio, and I've seen some substantial growth over the past 24 months, and I felt like now is the perfect time to reintroduce myself back into the world of YouTube and just to come and share some of my insights, my own investments on my YouTube channel. So today I thought it would be a fantastic opportunity to talk about probably the most hyped word right now, and that is AI, otherwise known as artificial intelligence. So far, year to date, of course, we're only 5 months into 2023, but we've seen the likes of Nvidia's stock rise over 109%. We've seen Meta over 105%, AMD's up 60%, Google is over 40%, and of course the NASDAQ 100, which is a basket of tech stocks, is up over 25%. And I find this quite funny because it was only 5 months ago when we heard from some of the top hedge funds and investment advisory firms that you should be selling big tech and that the market could potentially crash a further 20% after, of course, last year's bear market. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to come onto YouTube and talk about some of the potential opportunities here in the financial markets. AI is currently offering a fantastic investment opportunity for the next couple of decades, and of course we are currently in the very early innings. Investing in AI stocks is currently a very hot topic. As you can see on this chart on your screens, the words or the phrase investing in AI stocks is currently at its peak popularity in terms of search. Right now, it has never been more popular. In fact, between the 4 companies, Meta, Google, Microsoft, and Amazon, the word AI was mentioned a total of 168 times in their recent earnings calls. It is clear that so many top US companies are focusing a lot of their resources on the development of AI. AI is going to be a very important tool moving forward in order for your business to succeed. And the good news for us is that this now offers and presents some fantastic investment opportunities. I mentioned at the start of today's video, we've already seen the likes of Nvidia and AMD, which are 2 chip stocks that create artificial intelligence chips, Nvidia being probably the top chip maker in this sector. Both of these companies have already rallied an astonishing amount, with Nvidia already up over 109%, but I still believe that there's plenty of room for these companies to run within the next 5 to 10 years. So right now could be the perfect opportunity to invest. The US is the largest economy in the world, and every country strives to increase their GDP, otherwise known as the gross domestic product. And there's 2 core elements that contribute to the growth of GDP. One being a growth in productivity, and the other being a growth in population. A growth in population takes time, and actually, in fact, right now, for the very first time in decades, we actually have slowing population growth in many of the top performing countries. So now many countries are dependent on the growth in productivity, and in my own humble opinion, I think that artificial intelligence could be the key that we've been looking for in order to help us grow productivity moving forward. In fact, if we look at the past 75 years, there's only been 3 elements that have really helped some of the top performing countries grow their productivity. The first being travel. The fact that someone like myself can hop on a plane and be in America in 7 hours time is incredible. That of course contributed to a massive growth in productivity with regards to business. The second being the telephone. You can make calls, business calls and conference calls with just a few touches of a mobile phone, and this of course led to a massive increase in business being made. And then the third being of course the internet. And back in 2000 we saw many companies like Yahoo, like Cisco, explode in the financial markets, and that was all on this massive internet bubble. But I think that artificial intelligence is going to be the key moving forward, and at first you're going to have companies like AMD, like Nvidia, like Intel that are going to thrive because they are going to be the hub of artificial intelligence. Of course, they are selling the chips, which then enables companies to use artificial intelligence to their benefit and adapt it into their business models. And then in about 5 to 10 years time, that's when I believe that companies like McDonald's, for example, are going to be able to thrive when using artificial intelligence. This is a perfect example. Right now, if you go to a drive-through and let's say you place an order and you order 10 burgers and you have very specific specific requirements as to how you like that burger. I'm a great example. I hate sauce, I hate cheese, I don't like tomatoes. So if I went to a McDonald's drive-thru right now and I ordered the burger, I know it's very boring, but I'd probably only just have lettuce, onion, beef, and the bread. Now, I went to McDonald's the other day with my girlfriend and I ordered a burger, and shock, it come out with sauce, it had cheese on it. And that then meant that I had to then walk back into McDonald's and ask for my burger to be changed. That's not just annoying for myself, but it's also annoying for McDonald's because that costs them money, right? That's materials, that's time, and AI is going to really help companies moving forward become a lot more efficient, and it's going to help them increase their profit margins. So in 5 years' time, I wouldn't be surprised if we have an AI bot that speaks 30 languages and can understand me better than another human being can. And this is what I mean, that initially we're going to see companies like AMD, like Nvidia, like Microsoft thrive from the use of artificial intelligence, because these are the companies that are resourcing the chips and selling them to companies like McDonald's, who in the future are going to be able to use these very high quality, efficient chips to increase their profit margins and to increase their overall businesses. What really makes me laugh today is that we have a very large portion of investors that are heavily focused on this recession that may or may not occur. I watch CNBC, I watch Bloomberg News all day long. I probably listen to the news on average 9 hours a day. And the amount of investors that are so focused on this recession that may occur within the next 6 to 12 months are completely overlooking the potential that AI and AI companies can offer to some of the top leading countries like the UK, who have a fantastic chip company called ARMS. So could the markets fall within the next 6 to 12 months? Absolutely. There's always a potential that we could potentially witness a recession. The next 5 to 10 years, I personally am very excited with the potential that artificial intelligence is going to offer companies and people like myself moving forward. In my own humble opinion, I believe that we are about to witness one of the largest increases in productivity, which of course will then have a dominoes effect and help increase profit margins and profitability of companies going forward. So I really like the setup here, especially with the recent bear market that we all witnessed back in 2022. I feel like you're going to have a lot of joy buying some of the top semiconductor stocks such as Nvidia, AMD. I feel like there's other companies as well like Google, like Microsoft, who of course have invested in businesses such as OpenAI, who of course produced ChatGPT. I feel like these 4 companies are going to thrive within the next 5 years, and then eventually you are going to have a handful of winners and of course a handful of losers who are able to use AI to their benefit, and they will thrive in this new economy, which of course will involve so much of artificial intelligence. So I thought I would just come onto YouTube today and just share my own humble opinion as to where I believe the stock market could be heading within the next 5 to 10 years, and how I'm using the AI boom in order to grow my portfolio. The likes of Nvidia, AMD, I own CrowdStrike, which uses AI to stop cyber attacks. I own a bit of Microsoft, and I really do believe that these companies have so much further to grow over the next 5 years. Yes, they have risen a lot so far this year, but I still believe that there is a lot left in the tank to go. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to join my free Signal group chat, then please do not hesitate to scan this QR code on your screen. It will take you to my website where it takes 5 seconds to subscribe. It's completely free of charge to join. It's a no-brainer. And if you like some of the content that has been provided to you during today's video, then please give that QR code a scan, and I really look forward to welcoming you to the Daily Market Movements community over in my Telegram group chat.